Good morning, Meadowview. We hope you had a great 3-day weekend.
It's Tuesday, January 16th, 2018, and this is Meadowview News.
This week's life skill is courage. You can show courage by standing up for fairness, even if it isn't easy.
Show courage this week, and your teacher may reward you with a power paw.
This week's weather includes temperatures in the 40s and lots of rain. Make sure you are dressed warmly for your walk to school. The Ducks and the Beavers men's basketball teams are playing USC and UCL this week. All the games will be played in Eugene and Corvallis.
The Oregon Ducks and Oregon State Beavers women's basketball teams are playing each other twice this week, one time in Eugene and one time in Corvallis. Go Ducks and Beavers! Yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We observed the holiday to remember the historic legacy of Dr. King.
Here's a short video about Martin Luther King from the one and only kid president.
Cue the video.
Once upon a time, there's a man named Martin Luther King Jr. It's funny to think about because now we know his name so well, but at one time he was just a kid. Like maybe you're a kid watching this. Well, he was a kid too. Well, maybe you're a grown-up. That's okay too. Former kids are welcome here. I don't discriminate. Martin Luther King grew up to be a great man, of course, but things weren't all that great in the world while he was growing up. Not everybody was treated like they were somebody, and I believe that you should treat everybody like it's their birthday. But they didn't do that. People looked at the color of their skin, and that's how they decided if they were friends or not. Not cool, man. That didn't make him feel good. That didn't make anybody feel good. But his parents helped him grow up. He went to church. He learned about love. He grew up to be a minister to help a lot of people. He did all sorts of cool stuff. He helped a lot of people learn about love too. But still, he looked around and said, things should be better. He wanted to change things, so he did stuff. He decided, instead of spreading the hate, he would spread the love. He wanted to bring people together. Where people were hurting, he stepped in to help. He marched with them. He walked with them. He walked arm in arm with everyone. Sometimes it didn't go well, but he kept going. Sometimes he ended up in prison, but he kept going. Some people didn't like him, but he kept going. Some days were hard, but he kept going. Love does that, it just keeps going, even when things are dark. And, well, I don't like this part of the story, but things did get pretty dark. Someone who didn't agree with him shot him. He died in April 1968. Now keep pressing it. Why are you telling us this sad story? Come on. I know. I'm sorry, but it happened. I don't like that happened. Now I gotta tell you something. When things aren't awesome, it can be tough. And things will always be awesome, but your response can be. Martin Luther King's response? It was awesome. Today I just wanted us to think about this. Isn't it cool that we can change things? Like any of us, anybody. He dreamed and he changed things. And he dreamed and he kept sharing his dreams. They became not just his dream, a lot of people's dream. Like this one. I have a dream that little black boys and black girls will join hands with white boys and white girls and become sisters and brothers. That's a pretty good dream. Let's dream like that. That could change things. I had the honor of meeting Dr. King's son, Dr. Martin Luther King III. And you can find our conversation in my new book, Kid President's Guide to Being Awesome. He's a really great leader, and he even wrote a book called My Daddy, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's so good that I want to book it forward. I'm pledging to send 30 copies to a school in my town. What about you? How can you book it forward? Here's a few ways that people are doing it already. Look at this, it's amazing. It's really cool to see it spread. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being awesome, people. See you next week.
The Starbus Award winners for this week are Caitlin Shoemaker, Amy Walker, Tristan Shaw, Jude Mose, and Vinnie Branch.
Follow expectations on the bus and you may be next week's Starbus Award winner. And now time to announce this week's Power Paw winners. The K5 winners are Olivia Bow, Holden Tabencrow, Victoria Wiebe, Ren Widmer, Ryan from Miss Ailey's class, and Hannah Hill.
The 6th through 8th Power Plot winners are Abby Huber, Abby Smith, and Kennedy Obi. You can collect your prizes in the office at the end of our broadcast. There is going to be bingo at Meadowview on Friday. The doors will open at 6 and the games will begin at 6:30.
Make sure to bring friends and family to bingo night, and make sure you bring money so you can play and buy snacks. This is guaranteed to be a fun afternoon for everyone.
Who knows? Maybe Friday will be your lucky day. The school store is going to be open this week. It will open from 8:10 to 8:25 Tuesday and Thursday.
And you can now buy lead for mechanical pencils at the school store. Make sure you are getting to school early so you can get something at the school store.
That's all this week for Meadowview News.
Remember to be kind, be responsible, and be safe.
David, that was so stupid.